Hi folks, and welcome to High School Game Day. We're here on the set at Cascia Hall. I'm here with my partner Zane Dennis. I'm Kelby Hearn. Zane, we have a little second round of the playoffs matchup here with Cascia Hall against the Clinton Red Tornadoes. Zane, let's talk about last week as Cascia defeated Catoosa in a very convincing win, proving a lot of critics wrong about Cascia's defense. Clinton at the same time beat McLeod. It's a pretty easy win for them. Zane, let's look at the bracket real quick. There's 8 teams left that to compete for a 4A state championship,
including all 4 1 seeds are still in the game. That is Anadarko, Wagner, Ada, and Cascia. And there were 2 upsets in the first round. That was Cleveland over Broken Bow and Weatherford over OKC Douglas. And we'll see if any of those teams can continue their Cinderella action this week. The winner of this week's game here at Cascia will play the winner of Ada versus Cleveland, and Ada is heavily favored in that game.
Zane, let's get down to it. Let's talk about what Cascia Hall has to do on defense versus Clinton's offense to maintain a very strong running attack.
Clinton's best player and one of the best athletes in the field is their wide receiver number 6, Devin Mitchell. He is also their Wildcat quarterback, and he's a playmaker in all phases of the game, and even on defense too. And their quarterback number 1 is one of the best quarterbacks Cascia's played all year, probably the best except for Ben Overstee. And while many people have cited Cascia's slightly weak pass defense as a possible reason for the game beats, it's worth noting that they did get, I think, 3 interceptions against Ben Overstee earlier this year, and completely shut him down mostly. So a lesser quarterback might not be as hard as that. And the key matchup here is going to be Cascia Hall's Tate Swab versus Devin Mitchell. That's a defensive back versus wide receiver matchup. It's probably going to determine how the game goes, because if Cascia can stop the passing attack, then that'll allow them to stack the box against number 24, Clinton's very good running back.
All right, let's move to the Cascia Hall offensive side and what they have to do against the very vulnerable Clinton defense.
Clinton has a very good athletic defense, but they do not play very physical, as was evidenced when Woodward earlier this year, a team that finished the year 4-7 with a blowout loss against Ada in the first round of the playoffs. Woodward ran up a ton of yards against them, just using physical lead runs and guard pulls and all that. So we'll see if Cascia, which specializes in that kind of thing, can do the same kind of thing against Clinton. This could get ugly if they're able to do so. And the key matchup here is going to be Cascia's running back Abram McQuarters versus the Clinton linebackers. If they can keep Abram contained, then we'll see a close game. But if Abram runs wild, this will be a Cascia blowout. And now let's head to our studio for an interview with Clinton's head coach.
Coach, could you sum up your basic game plan for this week's game against Cascia?
Okay, guys, come on now. Right now, here's what we're going to do. Early in this game, we're going to muddle around. Okay? And then later, we're going to call that monkey off the back play.
On defense, how do you plan to stop Abram McQuarters and Cascia's dominant run game?
Basically the run that there's a couple 3 good-looking women came in the room. Hey, what's going on?
What do you think will happen to the future of the program if you lose tonight, ending your season?
Yeah, it's going to be all over the internet. You know what? You should have seen some games before this.
Hi, welcome back to Cascia Hall. I'm here with Charles Cook. Charles, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Charles, I heard there's a red tornado coming into town. What do you think about that?
I don't know about a red tornado, but I heard someone let the commandos out.
Charles, what's been the preparation been like in practice this week? Has it been any different from past weeks?
Not really. It's just a normal week trying to stay focused.
What are your plans to do to stop their very good running game?
Well, they have a good running back. He likes to cut back a lot, so we're just going to try to maintain our gaps and make sure he can't bust a big one on us.
Well, good luck this week. Folks, we're going to take a short break and join us back here on High School Game Day.
Today's show is brought to you by Mitt Romney's former campaign team, because we had a lot of money left and we needed something useful to do with it.
And we're back here at High School Game Day. So let's go straight to the picks. A very good matchup this week. You got Anadarko and Fort Gibson. I actually think Anadarko can shut down Jake and Dara, so I'm going to have to go with Anadarko in that game.
And also we got Wagner versus Weatherford. Weatherford, one of the 2 teams pulling upset in the first round. I just don't think Weatherford will be able to stop Lawrence Evatt. I think he'll go nuts, rush for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns, something like that, and lead Wagner to a big, very convincing victory in that game.
And then we have Ada and Cleveland. I don't see how Cleveland can pull up the upset against a very good Ada team, a very large Ada team. I'm going to have to go with Ada on that one.
And then now with the big game here in Tulsa tonight, Cascia versus Clinton. It's all going to come down to whether or not Clinton can man up on defense and stop Cassia's run game, and I don't think they will. So I'm going with Cascia 38-24. Go Commandos!
Well, there you have it. Join us tonight at Ray State Free Stadium to watch Cascia take on the Red Tornadoes.
That's all.